Welcome back, everyone, to Yoga Stretch for You and Me. My name is Joelle. This is lesson 69, Gentle Yoga Flow, Stretch and Relax. If you like the class, please subscribe. Let's begin in Tadasana with your feet hip distance apart. Feel free to close your eyes. Root all four corners of both feet into the mat. Lift your kneecaps upward to firm your thigh muscles. Draw your belly in and up. Drop your tailbone towards your heels to lengthen your lower back. Draw your shoulders back. Broaden your collarbones. Reach the crown of your head towards the sky. Let's take a deep inhale and a deep exhale. Shift your awareness inside to prepare for the practice. Scan your body and see if you have any areas that feels like you are holding tension. If you feel tension in any place, just allow those areas to soften and relax. Let's set an intention today for this practice to enjoy every moment on the mat. Let's gently open our eyes. Let's stand in Tadasana. Inhale, hands out, round and up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, hands on shins. Plant the palm and step back to plank. Activate core, shoulder over wrist. Press your hand into the floor. Engage your thigh muscles. Let's gently lower your knees. Keep your chest wide. Exhale. Lower all the way to the floor. Press your pelvis down. Press the top of your feet down. Elbows in. Inhale. Lift up into baby cobra. Tuck the toes. Send the hips back and up into downward facing dog. Press firmly through palms and knuckles. Press the bases of your index fingers actively into the floor. Let's bend both knees. Step to the front of the mat. Inhale, flat back, hands on shins. Exhale, forward fold. Press your feet into the mat. Activate your core to rise up. Inhale, hands out, round and up. Exhale, hands to heart, Samastitihi. Let's repeat. Let's inhale, hands out, round and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, hands on shin. Exhale, plant the palms, step back into a plank. Activate your core. Hold plank. Let's gently lower your knees into the mat. Keep your chest wide. Let's lift up into a cobra. Let's tuck the toes, send the hips back and up to go into downward facing dog. Press firmly through your palms and knuckles. Press the bases of your index fingers actively into the floor. The forearms rotated internally, the arms rotated externally. Draw your lower ribs in, belly in and up. Stretch your back, maintain a flat back. Let's bend both knees, step to the front of the mat. Inhale, flat back, hands on shins. Exhale, forward fold. Press your feet into the mat to rise up. Inhale, hands out, round and up. Exhale, hands to heart, Samastitihi. Inhale, hands out, round and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, hands on shins. Let's exhale, plant the palm, step back into a plank. Let's hold the plank. Activate your core. Let's move forward into Chaturanga Dandasana, elbows in, activate your core. Let's inhale into Cobra, stretch your toes back, activate your core, elbows in. Let's tuck the toes, send the hips back and up into downward facing dog. Let's hold downward facing dog. Press firmly through your palms and knuckles. Press the bases of your index fingers actively into the floor. Let's bend both knees. Step to the front of the mat. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, forward fold. Press your feet into the mat to rise up. Let's inhale, hands out, round and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, hands on shin, plant your palms, step back into a plank. Activate your core. And let's go into a side plank. Inhale and exhale. Let's go back to center plank. Let's change side. Let's go into side plank. Inhale and exhale. Let's go back to center. Let's place the knees on the mat and we go into child pose. Inhale and exhale. Send your hips towards your heels, big toes touching, knees wide, forehead on mat, arms extended in front of you. Let's go back into plank. Hold the plank. We move forward into Chaturanga Dandasana. Elbows in, activate your core. Let's inhale into Cobra. Stretch your toes back, activate your cores, elbows in. We exhale into downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, send the hips back and up into downward facing dog. Firmly press through your palms and knuckles. Press the bases of your index fingers actively into the floor. Let's bend both knees, step to the front of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Press your feet into the mat to rise up. Inhale, hands out, round and up. Exhale, hands to heart, Samastitihi. Let's stand tall in Tadasana. And we inhale, hands out, round and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Hands on shin. Plant the palm. Exhale, step back into plank. Let's hold the plank. And let's go into side plank. Inhale and exhale. Let's go back to plank. Let's change side to go into side plank. Inhale and exhale. Let's gently place the knees on the mat to go into a child pose. Send your hips towards your heels, big toes touching, knees wide, forehead on mat, arms extended. From child pose, let's go into half moon variation, knee on the floor. Let's from here, grab the outer edge of the left ankle with the left hand. Exhale, start drawing heel to glute and twist. Let's change sides. Half moon variation, knee on the floor. And from here, let's grab the outer edge of the right ankle with the right hand. Exhale, start drawing heel to glute and twist. And let's go back into all fours. From all fours, let's do hip circles and stretch our low back. Let's change the direction of the circles whenever you're ready. From here, let's go to forearm plank. The elbows are directly under your shoulder. Activate your core, engage your thigh, press the heels back and hold. From here, let's go from forearm plank. Let's go to dolphin. Press your feet into the mat, move your feet forward. Press the forearm actively into the floor, elbows parallel. Reach your pelvis up towards the ceiling. Inhale and exhale. Let's go back to forearm plank. From forearm plank, let's go to side forearm plank. Place the left foot on top of right elbow into floor. Stretch your left arm into the ceiling. Let's change sides whenever you're ready. Place the right foot on top of the left foot, left elbow into the floor. Stretch your right arm into the ceiling. And from here, let's release. We go into a Shalabhasana. Interlace your fingers and roll your shoulder back as you lift your legs up, head and chest and arms off the floor. Press your pubic bone into the floor. Keep the neck in line with the spine. Let's release. Place the hands on top of each other to make a pillow for forehead and move the hips from side to side. Let's repeat one more time. Shalabhasana. Interlace your fingers and roll your shoulders back as you lift up legs, head and chest and arms off the floor. Press your pubic bone into the floor. Keep the neck in line with the spine. Let's release. Place the hands on top of each other to make a pillow for forehead and move the hips from side to side. Let's go into windshield wiper from side to side. Windshield wiper from side to side. And from here, let's go into locust pose. On our bellies, bring your forehead to the earth and the arms alongside your body with the palms facing down. Extend your legs straight back, hip distance apart. On an inhale, peel your head, chest, shoulder, arms and legs off the earth. Neck in line with the spine. Let's release. One more time, we lift up into locust pose. Inhale and exhale. Let's release. Let's go into child pose. Stand the hips back towards your heels, knees wide, big toes touching, forehead on mat, arms extended. Inhale and exhale. And from here, let's go into baby cobra. And from baby cobra, let's lift up into upward facing dog. Glue your 10 toenails into the mat. Straighten your arms. Lift your legs off the floor. Let's release. Let's go into a windshield wiper from side to side. And let's repeat one more time. We lift up into baby cobra. From baby cobra, press your 10 toenails into the mat. Straighten your arms. Lift your legs off the floor. Lift up into upward facing dog. Let's release. Windshield wiper from side to side. Windshield wiper from side to side. And let's go into child pose. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From child pose, let's go into all fours. Let's step the right foot and come into Anjaneyasana. Your left knee down to your mat, pelvis neutral, tailbone facing down, belly in and up. Maintain the length of the spine. Raise the arms up. Inhale. Both hands on mat, tuck back foot, lift back leg off mat, and lift your right arm up and twist. From here, both hands on mat, tuck your back foot and lift your back leg off the floor as you lift up into crescent. Legs are strong and engaged. Root the ball of the back foot into the mat. Lift the arms up. From here, let's go into warrior 3, hands in prayer, steadily straighten the front leg and lift the back leg up, eventually level with the hips. Let's go back into crescent. From crescent, let's transition into warrior 2. Let's rearrange the position of the feet, align front heel with back arch. Front knee aligned directly above the heel. The knee is tracking towards the second toe next to the big toe. Front sitting bone drawing under, hips level, pelvis level, arms open, shoulder height. Let's reverse the warrior. Keep the front knee bent. Let's go into triangle pose. Shift the hips to the left and move the spine and the arms to the right to the point of maximum extension. Release the hand on your shin to ease the lengthening and slight rotation of the spine. Torso turn to the side wall. And from here, let's make sure we have a block in front of you to transition into half moon. Place the fingertips about a foot in from the front foot. On the block, shift the weight into the front foot. Begin slowly to straighten the front leg. Lift the back leg up while keeping the back hip rotated fully open. Let's gently land into warrior 2. Let's windmill your arms and step back into plank. Activate your cores, wrist up directly under shoulder, straight arms, lift your kneecap, in and up, press your heels back. Activate your core, move forward into Chaturanga Dandasana. We lift up into upward facing dog, tuck the toes, send the hips back and up into downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Let's gently place our knees on the mat and from all fours, let's change sides. We step the left foot and come into Anjaneyasana. Your right knee down to your mat. Pelvis neutral, tailbone facing down, belly in and up. Maintain the length of the spine. Raise the arm up. Inhale and exhale. From here, both hands on mat, tuck back foot, lift back leg off mat, and lift your left arm up and twist. From here, both hands on mat, tuck your back foot and lift your back leg off the floor as you lift up into crescent. Legs are strong and engaged. Root the ball of the back foot into the mat. And from here, let's go into warrior 3, hands in prayer. Steadily straighten the front leg and lift the back leg up, eventually level with the hips. Let's go back into crescent. From crescent, we're going to transition into warrior 2. Let's rearrange the position of the feet, aligning front heel with back arch. We're going to transition into warrior 2. Front heel is aligned with back arch. Front knee aligned directly above the heel. The front knee is tracking towards the second toe next to the big toe. Let's reverse the warrior. From here, let's go into triangle pose. Shift the hips to the right and move the spine and arms to the left to the point of maximum extension. Release the hand on your shin to ease the lengthening and slight rotation of the spine. Torso turn to the side wall and align directly over the leg. Triangle pose. From here, make sure you have a block in front of you. Let's transition into half moon. Place the fingertips about a foot in from the front foot on the block. Shift the weight into the front foot. Begin slowly to straighten the front leg. Lift the back leg up while keeping the back hip rotated fully open. Flex foot, open toes. Let's release. We gently go back into warrior two. Warrior two. And from here, feet wide apart, we go into Prasarita Padottanasana. Inhale, interlace your fingers behind the back, lengthen your spine, open the heart, fold forward, move your weight into the balls of your feet while grounding the front of your heels. From here, let's go into Parvita Prasarita Padottanasana, feet wide. Bring your hand to rest on the floor. One hand stays on the floor, and we lift the other arm up towards the ceiling, twisting through the torso. Let's change sides whenever you're ready. From here, let's go into Skandasana, hands in prayer. Let's pivot our back foot, place left hand on mat and raise the right arm up and twist. Let's change sides. We go back into a Skandasana, hands in prayer, and from Skandasana, pivot your back foot, place right hand on mat and raise left arm up and twist. Let's go back to center, bend both knees, lift up one vertebrae at a time. From here, let's go into goddess pose. We separate your feet 3 to 4 feet apart. Press the core to your spine, engage your glutes, turn your toes out, bend the knees, tailbone down, keeping the knees above the ankles. Keeping the knees above the ankles. Squat down into goddess pose, hands in Anjali Mudra at heart center. Let's inhale, down, exhale, up. Inhale down, exhale up, inhale down, and exhale up. And from here, goddess pose with a side stretch. Let's squat down to goddess pose. Bring your right forearm to your right thigh. Forearm rest gently. Sweep your left arm and over, stretching towards the right side. Let's change side and bring your left forearm to your left thigh and stretching towards the left side. Let's go back to center and we go back into goddess pose. Let's go back into goddess pose. We inhale down, we exhale up. Activate your core and we inhale down, and from here we hold and we move from side to side. And let's go back up, and from here let's go into a goddess pose with a twist. We inhale center, exhale, twist to one side, inhale center, exhale, twist to the other side. Let's go back into goddess pose and we inhale down, exhale up, inhale down, exhale up, inhale down, exhale up, inhale down, exhale up, inhale down and exhale up, inhale down, exhale up, inhale down, exhale up, inhale down, exhale up, From here, let's separate our feet wider to the edges of the mat. Let point your toes, squat down and lengthen your spine to the best of your ability. Point your toes outwards. Place the elbows the inside of the knees to widen. From here, let's go into Malasana twist. Inhale, bring one hand to the mat. Exhale, extend the other arm up, coming into a twist, opening up through the chest. Inhale and exhale. Change sides whenever you're ready. And from here, feet parallel. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold your feet into the mat to rise up. Press your feet into the mat to rise up. And from here, let's go back into goddess pose. Inhale, down, exhale, up. 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 Activate your core. Inhale, down, exhale, up. And let's hold and we move from side to side. Let's release and let's go into goddess twist. Let's place our hands right above our knees. Inhale, center, exhale, twist to one side. Inhale, center, exhale, twist to the other side. Let's squat and do the twist one more time. Inhale, center, exhale, twist to one side. Inhale, center, exhale, twist to the other side. And from here, let's stand tall in Tadasana. Inhale and exhale. Stand tall in Tadasana. We get ready to go into tree pose. Let's place the heel above or below the knee. Keep the hands on the hips for a moment. Or if you want, raise the arms up. Activate the core, pelvis neutral, hips level, abduction of the lifted leg, steady gaze, steady breath. Let's release to change sides. Tree pose. Let's place the heel above or below the knee. Keep the hands on hips for a moment. Or if you want, raise the arms up. Activate the core, pelvis neutral, hips level, abduction of the lifted leg, steady gaze, steady breath. Inhale and exhale, tree pose. Let's stand in Tadasana at the front of the mat and we go into Warrior One. Let's step the left foot back to go into Warrior One. If you feel like you are balancing on a tightrope, widen your stance. The front knee right over the ankle, the front knee tracking towards the second toe next to the big toe, back leg turned 45 degrees. And from here, let's go into Humble Warrior. From Humble Warrior, let's go back into Tadasana. Stand tall in Tadasana. We step the right foot back to go into Warrior One. The front knee right over the ankle. Warrior One. The front knee tracking towards the second toe next to the big toe. Back leg turned 45 degrees. Pelvis is neutral. Belly in and up. Tailbone down. And from here, let's go into Humble Warrior. Interlace the hands and exhale. Fold inside your knee. Inhale and exhale. Let's go back and stand tall in Tadasana. And from here, let's sit down in Malasana squat, feet slightly wider than hip distance apart, turning your toes out. Place your elbows inside your knees to widen and draw your knees apart. Lengthen your spine to the best of your ability. From here, feet parallel. Place your arms together, hands touching opposite elbows, and sway from side to side, and let any tension from the day cascade down through your spine, through your head, and out into the floor. And from here, let's sway from side to side. And from here, place one hand in front of your foot. Take a gentle bend in the same side leg. Extend your opposite arm into the sky and twist to one side, torso upward and gaze up. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to one side. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the other side. Let's inhale, center, and from here, let's slide your palms of your hands underneath your feet. Walk the toes all the way up towards the crease of your wrist as you press forward into the toes and the toes into the wrist. From here, let's release, bend both knees to lift up one vertebrae at a time. Let's stand in Tadasana for a moment. We go into all fours and we go into child pose. Send the hips back towards the heels, big toes touching, knees wide, forearm on mat, arms extended. From all fours, let's go into cat and cow. Let's inhale, gaze up, drop the belly, arch the back. Exhale, round the back. Let's inhale, gaze up, drop the belly. Let's inhale, gaze up, drop the belly, arch the back. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, gaze up, drop the belly, arch the back. Exhale, round the back. Let's inhale into cow. Exhale into cat. Inhale into cow. And from here, let's sit on our side and to go on our backs, and we go into happy baby. We clasp the feet and draw the knees towards the floor while keeping the sacrum on the floor. The heels are lined over the knee. Move the spine from side to side and massage the back. Eye of the needles. Bend both knees and bring the left ankle and cross it over the right thigh. Bring your hands through and interlace the fingers, holding on to the right leg behind the thigh. Flex both feet, focus on your breath. Let's change sides and bring the right ankle and cross it over the left thigh. Bring your hands through and interlace the fingers, holding on to the left leg behind the thigh. Flex both feet. Focus on your breath. Inhale and exhale. And from here, reclining spinal twist, draw your knees into your chest, extend your arms straight out from your shoulders and slowly lower your legs to the right. Let your legs rest. If it's comfortable, turn your head to the left. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, gently twist. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, gently twist. Whenever you're ready, you can change sides. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, gently twist. And from here, let's go into windshield wiper. Windshield wiper, bend the knees, feet flat on the floor and arms stretched out to the side. Gently rotate your legs to the left and hold. Let's change sides. Gently rotate your legs to the right and hold. Whenever you're ready, windshield wiper from side to side. Windshield wiper from side to side. Inhale and exhale. Windshield wiper from side to side. And from here, let's take Shavasana. You can take Shavasana on your back, or you can take Shavasana on your back, or you can take Shavasana on your belly. This is what I chose today. Let's place a blanket to support the head. Place 2 blocks on the sides. We place a blanket to support the head. Place 2 blocks under shoulders. Place 2 blocks under the shoulders. Arms down by your sides, palms up, feet little wider than hips. As your body presses into the earth, feel the earth lifting you back up and supporting you. Quiet mind, quiet body, Shavasana. Your body is rested, your mind is calm. Our final resting pose, Shavasana. Let's remove the blocks from underneath the shoulders and interlace the hands to lift up into Shalabhasana and stretch your body. If you are on your back, interlace your arms and stretch your body. You can fold into one side and sit in a comfortable seat. If you are on your belly, let's go back into child pose. And from child pose, we sit in a comfortable seat. Push yourself up with both hands. If you are on your back, let's sit in a comfortable seat. Hands in prayer to heart center. Place the hands on forehead, reminding us to have clear and loving thoughts. Place hands on heart, reminding us to have clear and loving intention. Place hands on mouth, reminding us to have clear and loving communications. Namaste. Notice how you felt before the practice and how you feel now.